Good morning, everyone. So glad that we're back together on this Monday morning. Today we're going to do a little, quite a bit of flow and movement, get our blood really pumping today. So if at any time you need a break, please take a break. And if any of the poses are pushing you a little bit too much, your body's asking you to slow down, please slow down and just practice your breathing. But if you're up for the challenge, we're just going to push a little harder today, move a little more. Before we start, we just want to connect with our body, connect with our breath, doing our deep yoga breathing. So you're going to inhale completely and exhale completely, each time filling the lungs and the stomach with air. Sitting up nice and tall, continue a couple more deep breaths, lengthening that spine as you breathe. Beautiful. While you continue breathing, I'm going to go ahead and offer our morning prayer. I invite you to receive it with love and then to shift it into any way you need to fit your own spiritual tradition. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank Thee for another beautiful week. We thank Thee for our homes, for our families, for our communities, for our world. We thank Thee for the beauty that's in our world, for the love and the kindness and the generosity. Please help us to be aware today of all the beauty around us. Despite the darkness and pain and evil, help us to see the good. Help us to watch for the beauty and to recognize Thy hand in those things, to express gratitude and to feel that gratitude in our hearts. Father, at this time, we also ask Thee to bless us with light and love, with energy and vitality. Please bless our bodies to be strong and healthy. Please help us to release things that are holding us back, emotional and physical, to be able to release any burdens, any weight that no longer serves our highest good. And these things we pray with love and gratitude. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Beautiful. Drop those hands to the knees. If that causes any stress on your knees to sit this way, you can sit up on a block, on a towel. You can support your knees a little bit with cushions or pillows. We're going to go ahead and just start our nice big circles. Breathing in as you come forward with that waist. Exhaling as you come back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Beautiful. We're really waking up those internal organs, massaging them, helping our digestive system, helping our energetic system to also flush out toxins. And then spinning in the other direction, inhaling, exhaling as you come back. Inhaling as you exhale and come back, really tighten that tummy, really squeeze and push those organs together. Inhaling, big breaths, and exhaling, squeeze and tighten. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and tall, arms out, hands in, grabbing the shoulders, rolling them. And the other way. Beautiful. Elbows up. We're going to start our washing machine. If you remember, inhale one direction, exhale the other. Go with your breath, so go slowly and then pick up your pace as your body feels ready. We're going to switch and inhale the opposite direction. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling big. Okay. We're going to do our shoulder shrug. We're really awakening our spine, getting our spinal fluid flushing and activating. So inhale left, exhale right. And the opposite, inhaling right, exhaling left. Beautiful. We're going to roll our neck, so moving that head forward, inhaling forward, exhaling as it comes back, inhaling. In the opposite direction. Beautiful. Swooping those arms up, inhaling. Palms together, stretching, lengthening. Exhaling. Palms down into prayer. Inhaling. This time keeping those palms up. And we're going to do some breath of fire. So with those palms extended, breath of fire is inhaling and exhaling with the same amount of force, nice and quick. And you'll feel your belly just kind of arms up and extended. Beautiful. Exhale. Bring it down. You feel your belly like a little balloon popping in and out during that exercise. Coming up onto the knees. Good. Rolling up. Nice and tall. You can bring the heels up or you can keep them down. Arms are extended out. Your chest stays forward. As you inhale, you open the chest, touch fingers to heel. Exhaling, bring it back. And you just follow your breath. Inhaling, leaning back, facing forward, touching that heel. Exhaling, you swoop it back. You want to check and make sure that your bottom, thighs, and tummy are really activated, holding strong. You're doing the movement. You should really feel tight and strong right there in your abs. And again, bringing those knees up if it causes any stress in your, bringing the heels up if it causes stress in your knees. Beautiful. Sitting down onto your heels. We're going to do our camel, so you come forward and open up as you come back, forward and back, following your breath. Beautiful. And into tabletop, hands and knees on the mat, knees directly below the hips, wrists below the shoulders, fingers spread apart wide, pressing as much into the palms as you are into the wrists and those fingers. We're going to do our cat-cow. So as we inhale, our back drops, head lifts, look up to the sky, breathing and welcoming. I'm going to lift my neck even more, welcoming light. Exhaling, tuck up that back just as big as you can. You might be able to get a better arch than me. And that cat just sends that back up into the sky. Look back at your knees. Finish your exhale. Inhaling, we come back up. Exhaling, keep those eyes open for this exercise. I want you to follow your breath while you continue. Beautiful. For just a moment, stretch back into child's pose. Nice, actively stretching forward and backwards at the same time. Coming up, move yourself to the front of your mat, step into standing position, swooping up, hands into prayer. We're going to do some sun salutations. Inhaling, exhaling, swoop those arms down and launch forward from your waist. And then as you need to, you can bend those knees to bring the palms down. Inhaling, coming back up, looking at the sun halfway. Exhaling again, bring those palms down. Step or hop to the back of the mat. Into plank, down into chaturanga, about halfway down. And then swooping forward, you can stop in cobra. You can come up into down dog, lifting those legs off the mat. And then pushing up into up dog and then into down dog. Bottom up in the sky. Squeezing the chest closer to those legs. Pausing here just for a moment. We're going to stretch that right leg back. Just pressing your heel back. Give that leg a stretch. Then the other. You're going to pump those legs for a moment. Beautiful. And then walking back up to the front of the mat. Swooping up. Around and into prayer. Wonderful. And again, up. Inhaling, exhaling, thrusting yourself forward from the waist. Hands to the mat, bending down. If you can keep your legs straight, do. If not, just bend them as much as you need to. Inhaling, halfway lift up to the sun. Exhaling, palms to the mat, feet back into plank. Gently lowering halfway down, chaturanga. And swooping up, upward dog, looking back to the sun again. Pushing up into down dog. Holding. Beautiful. Left leg comes forward. Right knee is bent. Finding your balance. When you're ready, coming up. Swooping those arms up. Exhaling, swooping them back down. Bringing the right leg forward. Swooping up. Exhaling. There we go. And again, inhaling. Really, really helping your body right now. Flushing things out of your body. Welcoming light into your body. Halfway up and back down. Feet back into plank. Gently lowering up into cobra or all the way up into up dog. And into down dog. Pressing a little closer. Chest and knees. Beautiful. Bringing that right leg forward. Bending the back knee. Finding your place. Then coming up. Swooping. And back down. Left foot forward. Swooping up. And around. Beautiful. If you need to take breaks, do. Otherwise, just keep going. Inhaling, exhaling, bending forward, getting a little further this time before having to bend those knees. Lifting halfway up, exhaling, palms to the mat, feet back into plank, halfway down, finish coming down, up, and into down dog. Beautiful. Holding here for a moment, squeezing a little closer as you can. Beautiful. Sending left leg now up into the sky. Nice and straight. Check your bottom that it's not rotating up, but instead it's flat. And then bring that, bend that knee, bring that foot all the way up to your hands. Beautiful. The back foot is going to rotate just slightly. So the back toes are aimed up toward the right corner of your mat. And then you come up into warrior one. So this is a new position for us today. Warrior one has that right knee bent. The knee's directly over the front ankle. The positioning here, heel to heel, instead of in warrior two where it's heel to arch. So heel to heel, and that right toe is angled up at the mat. That keeps our knees safer than having them bent opposite directions. If you need to widen your stance a little bit to set yourself down a little lower, inhaling, holding, warrior one. Beautiful, and then bringing those hands down to the mat, that foot back, up into down dog, and you can step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, holding. Just gonna stand in mountain pose for a minute, let it catch our breath. So you're activated, nice and tall and strong, getting really long, pressing those abs up inside the ribs, lengthening the spine. Beautiful, and then inhaling, we'll go again. Exhaling, shooting forward from the waist, bending when you need to. Inhaling, coming up, halfway. Exhaling, palms down, stepping or hopping to the back of the mat. Plank, lowering, pushing up, and into down dog. Beautiful. You're going to send the right leg up into the sky. Make sure that hip's not rotating, instead nice and flat. Bending, bringing that foot forward. Nice and flat. Toes are straight to the back wall or to the front wall, whatever the wall that is. Back heel comes down. As the body comes up, you've got heel to heel alignment. Those toes angle forward with the big toe pointing to the top left corner of the mat. You can inch that foot forward a little bit to give you a deeper stretch and bring those arms up, holding in warrior one. Beautiful. Hands down. Bring that foot up, swooping up, and exhaling around. Feeling good, right? Activating that blood. Inhaling, swooping down, halfway up, palms down, step or hop to the back of the mat, into plank. We're going to stay here and hold plank. So in plank, you want to make sure that you are having a flat back as much as possible. Tummy is tucked in. Legs and bottom are activated, holding strong. Beautiful. And that your neck is not doing the work for you. So make sure that neck is loose. Okay, before we come down, we're going to roll onto that side. If you want to come down onto your forearm, please do so. But if you can, just roll and really hold and send that arm up into the sky. Beautiful. Arm down. Rolling to the other side. Trying not to tip over. Okay, 2 arms down, back into plank. Bring those knees down. Bring the bottom back, stretch that lower back in child's pose, actively reaching forward. You guys are making me sweat today. Okay, we're gonna be in tabletop right here. So back nice and flat. Ooh, shirt's going all over the place today. Okay, back nice and flat. So we're not arching, not sinking. We're trying to keep it nice and flat. Extend that right leg back. Gonna keep it that bottom straight. We're not gonna rotate it up right now. We're gonna keep it nice and flat. With that right leg back, we're gonna extend the right arm forward. And we're gonna smile because this is fun. Sweating, working our body, giving ourselves some extra love today. Pushing a little harder. Those holidays are coming. It's important for us to be fit, be healthy, want to take care of our bodies through those stressful times that can be stressful and lots of extra food and junk. We just want to take good care of our bodies and prepare ourselves for that. Take it out to the side, arm and leg. You can bend that knee. Ooh, you don't have to bring it up very high if it causes any, it's kind of causing a spasm for me. Good, and then back, forward and back again, and down. Good work. Immediately sending that left leg back, right leg out, nice and strong. Just really feel yourself reaching forward and backwards at the same time, stretching really tall, really long. Oh, and just feel all that love flooding through you. Invite light to flood through you, washing away, dissolving anything and everything that's been blocking you, taking it out to the side. And the opposite again, straight forward and back, and bring it down. Oh, beautiful job. Just lift that back a few times. Oh, great. Send the right leg back, left arm forward. Inhaling and stretch. Exhaling, you're gonna tuck, arch that back, bring in the knee and the elbow, squeeze out all your air, and then extend as you inhale again. And exhale, bring it together. Inhale, exhale, bring it together. Inhale, exhale, down. Good job. All right, extending the left side. Bottom is flat. Arm is forward, reaching as far as you can. Inhaling and lengthening. Exhaling, bring it together. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And down. Wonderful job. Stretching it back. Actively reaching forward. Beautiful. Up into down dog. Send that bottom up into the sky. Beautiful. Trying to bring your ears down between the elbows. Bring that chest towards the thighs. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, we can while we're still learning to be flexible. And then hop or step to the front of the mat. Inhaling, swooping up. Exhaling. Beautiful. Okay. It's not really fair. You guys get to hear me panting. Inhaling, and I can't hear you. So I'm just going to imagine all of you are panting right along with me. Exhaling, shooting yourself forward, bending those knees a little bit so you can come down, squeezing chest to thighs each time we come down. Then inhaling halfway, lifting to the sun, asking it for its blessing. Exhaling, palms down, fingers down, stepping or hopping to the back of the mat, holding in plank. Beautiful. Now, always remember, listen to your body. Do not push harder than your body is ready. But if your body's up for the challenge, then we push. So right now, we are in plank, and we are going to lift one leg. And if you want to come down onto a modified plank on your knees, please do that. But if you're able to, stay up in this full plank. If you need to be down on your forearms so that you're not hurting your wrists, that is okay as well. On your wrists, just make sure that they're directly below your shoulders. Your fingers are spread. You're pressing into the fingers as well. So when you're ready, you're going to lift right leg off the mat and hold. Dropping right leg, lifting left leg, and hold. Nice stretch. Left leg down, right leg up. Right leg down, left leg up. Onto the knees, off the arms. Beautiful. Inhaling. Oh, knocked over my blocks. Reaching up to the sky. Exhaling, coming down. Stretching that lower back. Good. We're going to give those arms a break for a moment. Coming up to the middle of the mat. Inhaling. Reaching tall. Exhaling. Coming down. Spread my feet apart just a little bit. Inhaling. Coming tall. Hands at a pyramid at the top. Reaching. And then I'm going to come up on my toes. Reaching tall. Oh, I'm taller today. My head's getting cut off. Reach tall. Really stretching. Exhaling. Coming down. Inhaling. Coming up. Lifting onto those toes. Good. Inhaling, I lengthen. Exhaling, I'm going to take it to the right. Squeezing those elbows next to my ears. Inhaling, I lengthen that stretch. Exhale, I come back to center. Whew. Okay, inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, take it to the left. I'm staying up on my toes, squeezing elbows to ears. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, back to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swooping those arms down. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're going to plant our left foot firmly into the mat. Bring the right foot up. Oh, I need to catch my breath for a minute. So you can choose where you want to put that right foot down, just below the knee or just above the knee. So as we're catching our breath, you want to kind of slow your breath down. I'm going to slow my breath down. I'm going to send my foot down into the earth. My roots are rooted down into the earth. I'm going to focus on a spot to help me slow my breath down, catch my balance. Beautiful. Honor your body. Now we've been doing a lot of moving, a lot of pumping. So if you're having a hard time and you're tipping over, that's okay. Just breathe and then find balance. Even in the midst of craziness, all the chaos of the world, we can teach our bodies to slow back down and to be centered. So we're going to center right now. I'm going to send our roots down into the earth. I purposely got our blood all pumping before we're trying to balance. So breathing. If you feel ready, you can bring those arms into prayer. You can send them up into the sky. Beautiful. And just hold for a couple moments. Breathing. Great job. Releasing. Foot out, knee up. Knee to the side. Knee comes back. Stretch that leg. Knee comes forward. Knee comes down. All right, breathing. Going to send our right leg down into the earth, planting our roots to hold us. Even with all the craziness of the world, we can find those roots. We can be present for ourselves, for our families. Send those roots down into the earth. Find your place for that left foot. I'm going to bring mine up a little taller, but you don't have to. There you go, feeling your body now getting a little more centered, a little more balanced. You can choose where you want your hands. And focus on that spot. Always keep that focus. That's what helps you stay balanced in your life. Choose what you want to focus on and stay focused. And then be that tree. The storms, the craziness, the stress can be swirling all around you, and you can be rooted and strong. You can stay present with every moment. Beautiful. All right, exhaling, bring those arms down. We're going to release the foot, bring that knee forward. Take it to the side. Forward. Back. Forward. And down. Great job. Let's go ahead and spread those legs out wide. Oh, so we did Warrior 1 earlier. I'm going to do Warrior 2 now. I'm going to take that left foot, angle it to the wall. The knee stays above the ankle, but if you're to look down, the knee blocks the middle toes. You can see that big toe. In the back, the toes can come forward just a little bit, or you can keep it straight, but you want your heel to line up with your arch. So you move that foot forward or back to keep it lined up with your arch. Sweeping the arms up, and then looking out over that front middle finger, holding strong. Beautiful, and then up. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, exhaling. Each time drop just a little bit deeper if you can into those feet forward. Beautiful, this time staying down, nice and strong. We're going to switch into an archer pose. You twist the palm forward. You bring the right hand forward. You're holding a bow and arrow. So you're holding a bow with that left hand. You squeeze around that bow. Reach forward with your right hand and pull the arrow. You knock the arrow. You pull that arrow back. Thumbs are pointed up to the heavens. My foot went a little too far. I'm going to check, make sure I can still see my big toe. And I'm going to hold that back elbow up. It was drifting down. And I'm ready as that archer. Beautiful. This is a very strong, activating pose. Very, very, very good. Bringing power, confidence, strength into your life. Again, my heel has gone a little too far forward. I'm going to pull it back, make sure I'm keeping my knee safe. Beautiful. Arms down. Good. Before we come up, we're going to bring that elbow forward, elbow to knee, swooping that arm up and over that right ear, long straight line. Just really flooding our body with all that beautiful light the universe has to offer, anything it wants to bless us with, letting it flood through our body, flushing it out, sending it out the bottom of our feet. Make sure that back foot is pressing down into the mat with the back edge, not the front edge. That really activates and keeps that leg lifted. Beautiful. Swooping down and around. That foot's going to come forward now. This foot's going to go to the right, aimed at the wall, knee over the ankle, heel to arch alignment. So you can move that foot a little bit if you need to get that proper alignment. Keep your legs and knees safe. Make sure you can see that big toe. Swooping up, looking out over the right hand and holding. Good. Inhaling, coming up. Reaching tall, exhaling. Making sure you are constantly checking in with your abs, with your bottom, keeping everything activated as you do these movements. I love you guys. You're amazing. Don't drop out. Let's just keep going, getting stronger every day. time coming down and staying down. Good. Bring the palm to the front. Holding now that arrow or the bow. Bring the left hand forward, knocking the arrow, drawing it back, keeping that left elbow up, thumbs up, powerful legs, activating, pushing down through the side of that back leg. And being that archer, bringing strength and confidence, endurance and power into your life. We'll make sure that neck's not getting too tight. Okay, drop those arms. Zipping back up, bend that right arm, elbow to knee, arm out, palm down, then you swoop that up and over. Nice straight line, holding strong. Then again, just imagine that light, that love flooding through your body, dissolving all those blocks, all those clogs, letting go of anything you don't want to hold anymore, melting physical weight and emotional weight, letting it all go. Anything that's blocking you from connecting with the divine, with God, with your divine self, just letting it go, letting it melt away. Beautiful, swooping down. Bring that foot forward. Straighten the legs and bend forward. Touching the mat if you can. Beautiful job. Okay, we're doing good. Coming back up. Legs together. Okay, this is awesome. I love you guys. Okay, swooping those arms up. Good, I'm going to keep my arms separated, but the palms facing each other. I've spread my feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to sit down into my chair. So if you remember, you want to come back, not forward. So we're coming back as we sit down. If you want to put your hands down to help you at first, then do that, or keep them there. We want to make sure that our chest is lifted, but that we're not arching our back too much. So it's kind of it's a tricky pose, and it takes a while before we're strong enough to really get it. I still can't sit all the way back into it, but I'm getting better. So your balance really wants to be at this back half of your leg and heels. So you're leaning back, and then you'll feel that in your thighs. And then if you can come down a little more, and stretch those arms back up. Good. And then we're going to do something fun. You just breathe in, and then you swoosh it out. And then you breathe in, you swoosh it out. Inhale, swoosh, inhale. Beautiful. Bring the legs back up. Swooping up. Exhaling, swooping down. Great job. Kick those legs out a little bit. They worked hard. Doing great. Good. And then we're going to inhale. Bring the arms up. Go right back down into our chair. And we're trying to keep that back as flat as we can. Really having the pull, the work, balance being at the back of the legs. Keeping those hands on the knees if you need to. If you can, bringing them up. We're going to swoosh a few more times. So we're really working hard with those legs. But to honor our body for working hard, we're going to start flushing out everything we don't want. So as you inhale, you gather up power. As you exhale, you just send it all out of your body. So we're working those legs, but we're also blessing our body. And if your knees start to hurt, give them a little love and only come down as far as you can. Inhale. So when you come down, stay down. Holding, and then lift that bottom. Bend over even more. Good. Swooping the arms out. Straighten those legs, lifting all the way, and then swooping back, opening the chest, sending those arms back, leaning back, opening that chest. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling, coming back and opening that chest. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhaling. Okay. Whew. Beautiful work. Really, really proud of you. We're going to do a couple of frogs. So you inhale, come up. Exhale, we're going to squat down. So as we squat down, we touch our fingers to the mat and we lift our heels like a little frog. Ribbit, ribbit. And then the heels come down. So we lean forward and swoop up. Coming down. We bend down, heels up, knees out, look up. And in fact, we'll just go halfway with our movement. So just up, reaching down, fingers down, coming up, looking down, straightening the legs, inhaling, coming up, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Beautiful job. Just roll yourself down onto your bottom. Extend those legs out in front of you. If you want to put the towel under your knees, do that. And we're just going to take just a couple moments to stretch those legs. So you want to pull from your tummy and not so much arching. But instead, kind of pulling from that tummy, creating that stretch. And if you're more flexible than I, you're going to get further. You might not get as far. Haha, I'm not getting very far at all, but that's okay. Love myself where I am. I want you to do the same. Nice stretch. And bend those knees as much as you need to now to grab your toes. Just keep that stretch. Push into your fingers with your toes to make that stretch even more. Beautiful. And then laying down, actively reaching as far as you can in both directions. Reaching with the hands, reaching with the heels. Beautiful. Swooping the arms around. And we're going to lay in corpse pose and really incorporate all that hard work that we did today. Letting that energy find its place in our body. And just send love and gratitude down into your body, helping it to get settled with that new and beautiful energy. You can stay in corpse pose as long as you'd like. I'm going to bring my knees up. Give myself a little hug. Working so hard, doing so good. I invite you to close your routine today with a prayer of intention, letting anything go you don't want, asking for anything you need. And just know that I love you. I'm glad that you're working with me. I'm glad that together we're getting stronger. If you're new in the group, go back and do some of those first routines if these ones feel a little too intense, because we're building on the strength that we've already been working up towards. And then when you're ready, come back to these. Or if you're doing these, just take breaks. Make sure that you're breathing. Listen to your body at all times. You are responsible to take care of your body. And if it's asking you not to do a certain movement, if it's needing a modification, listen to your body, honor it, and love it where it is. Hope you guys have a beautiful day, and thanks for everything. Namaste.